we wouldn't have this conference if farming was as profitable as making iPhones is. Okay, so there's no conferences around how do we get more people to sell iPhones? Where are we going to find the new iPhone salesman, right? So I don't want to belabor this point. I think it's something that's we all kind of are aware of, that one of the main things that attracts people to farming is this opportunity to have an impact, this opportunity to do something noble, as was mentioned earlier. But at a base, we all need to be about figuring out a way to bring more money into the system. People need to pay for what it's worth, pay for the food for what it's worth. And at every opportunity, every one of us should be doing that. Again, I don't want to belabor that, but if farming can be seen as something that's attractive from that perspective, some of this is going to take care of itself. We started farming 7 years ago, and in the process, before then, I worked for Dow Chemical, and then saw the light of what my work there was doing, and we transitioned away from that, and I worked for the university. I worked for Purdue University in Indiana for a number of years, and then we started farming, and in the process gave up a lot, gave up a good paying job, gave up a wonderful home. Our daughter, who was 10 years old at the time, was a fairly well accomplished piano player, and she gave up her piano lessons, and so now she plays at the same level she did when she was 10 years old. These are the kinds of things that we don't talk about. If farming can't supply the lifestyle to the children that are growing up on the farm, they won't come back. If it isn't attractive, for Thad, it was something that was attractive to him, and so there was this combination of, and I don't want to put words in your mouth, Thad, but there was this combination of the need from your mom's passing, and then this whole idea that you enjoyed it, you must have, to come back to it. We have to provide that environment to be sustainable in our family farms. If we're going to have a new generation of people come in, it has to be something that they see as a path for their career. Right now, in an industrial ag model, we have a career progression. If you're familiar with how industrial corn belt agriculture is, or even out here, you can start out as a small farmer, you can start out as the child of a farmer, you can grow in the size and scope and scale of your farm, and then you can become a landowner, and you can become somebody who manages other people. There's a progression. In small scale sustainable agriculture, we don't have that. And one of the things that we're finding in some of our work at Sustainable Farming Association is that in about 3 to 5 years, when people start out, they either make adjustments to their plan to continue farming indefinitely, or they burn out and leave. And we're doing a study right now that is highlighting this. We're finding that people burn out in about 5 years, or between 5 and 10 years, because they're like, is this all there is? I've become a successful CSA producer, I've become a successful farmer, and is this all that's there? And so it's a real challenge to create this career path for sustainable agriculture, and that's one of the things we're trying to work on.